All right, so let's dive into a topic that I think you'll find pretty interesting today.
Okay.
And that is the world of divorce mediation.
Okay.
Specifically, we're going to unpack the approach of the law office of Bruce W. Diamond, LLC.
Interesting.
And we've got their website as our main source today.
Okay.
And it even includes a client testimonial, which really caught my eye.
Interesting. Yeah, what struck me right away was just how the website tries to set a different tone.
Yeah.
From the very beginning.
Yeah.
It's not what you would typically expect from a law firm.
Right.
Especially one that's, dealing with divorce.
Yeah. I was expecting the usual, wall of legal jargon,
Right.
like impenetrable legalese, but instead you're hit with this wave of compassion.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, and they even have this tagline, Navigating Divorce with Compassion, a path to new beginnings, and it's repeated throughout the website. It's almost like they're trying to reframe the whole idea of divorce.
Yeah, it's definitely a deliberate choice, I think.
Yeah.
By emphasizing, compassion and healing.
Right.
They're trying to move away from that image of divorce as this battleground.
Yeah.
They even talk about prioritizing the emotional well-being of their clients.
Right.
Financial stability, the impact on family dynamics.
Right.
That's not the usual legal spiel, is it?
Not at all.
No.
It makes you wonder how they actually put this compassion into practice.
Yeah. How do they actually do it?
Do they have specific strategies or approaches for helping clients deal with the emotional side of divorce?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be interesting to see if they incorporate like emotional support services.
Right.
Or even therapeutic techniques into their legal representation.
Yeah.
Maybe they have a network of therapists they work with.
Right.
Or maybe their lawyers have, specialized training in conflict resolution and communication.
And it goes beyond just the emotional aspect, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They describe themselves as a one-stop legal shop, offering services like personal injury, real estate, criminal defense, even small business representation.
Yeah, that might seem a bit random at first.
Yeah.
When you think about it. But divorce often touches on so many different areas of a person's life.
Exactly.
You might be dealing with property division.
Right.
Which could involve real estate law. Or maybe you're thinking of starting a new business post-divorce.
Yeah.
And you need legal guidance.
Exactly. It's like they're acknowledging that divorce isn't just a legal event. It's a massive life transition.
Right.
That can have ripple effects across your entire world.
For sure.
And having a single firm that can handle all those different legal needs.
Yeah.
Could be incredibly valuable and maybe even a bit comforting during such tumultuous time.
It definitely streamlines the process for the client.
Right.
You're not running around to different specialists, re-explaining your situation each time.
Yeah.
You got one team who understands your overall circumstances.
Exactly.
And can provide that comprehensive support.
But let's get back to their core focus, which is divorce mediation. It's front and center on their website. They really emphasize divorce mediation services.
And there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
Divorce mediation offers some distinct advantages compared to the traditional litigation route.
Okay.
It could be less adversarial, potentially faster, more cost-effective.
Right.
And plus, it focuses on finding solutions that work for both parties.
Right.
Rather than, battling it out in court.
So instead of having a judge dictate the terms of your divorce, you're working together with the help of a neutral mediator to craft a settlement
Exactly.
that addresses everyone's needs and concerns.
Now, it's important to note that, mediation isn't suitable for every situation.
Okay.
There might be cases where there are power imbalances or abuse that make it impossible to have a truly fair and balanced negotiation.
I see.
But for many couples, it can be a powerful tool.
Yeah.
For achieving a more amicable and less stressful divorce.
It's interesting how the website sort of positions them as divorce navigators.
Oh, interesting.
Guiding clients through this complex process with compassion and expertise. Yeah. They even have a whole section called Our Promise, where they highlight things like personalized attention, compassionate expertise, and cost-effective solutions.
It's almost like they're anticipating the anxieties and fears that people have when facing divorce.
Right.
And directly addressing those concerns with a reassuring message.
Yeah.
Really building that sense of trust from the very beginning.
Speaking of trust, they've included a client testimonial.
Okay.
From a Teresia H.
Okay.
And let me read it.
Okay.
Bruce Diamond has been extremely helpful and kind in supporting our journey of becoming a nonprofit organization. He has consistently been reliable, knowledgeable, and professional. We couldn't ask for a better attorney to represent the needs of a kindergarten nonprofit organization. I highly recommend Bruce Diamond for any legal services you may have.
Yeah, this particular testimonial isn't directly related to divorce mediation.
Right. Teresa was working with the firm on a completely different legal matter.
But what's intriguing is how it still speaks to the firm's broader values.
Yeah.
The kindness, the reliability, the professionalism.
Right.
These qualities likely carry over into their work in family law and mediation as well.
It's a glimpse into their overall approach, regardless of the specific legal issue at hand.
Yeah.
And it makes you wonder,
how does this client-centered approach, this emphasis on compassion, actually translate into their divorce mediation practice?
What specific techniques or strategies do they use to foster a more collaborative and less adversarial environment for their clients?
That's where it gets really interesting.
And that's exactly what we'll be digging into in the next part of our deep dive, so